bench on varsity.
Nah, they think he's looking at my face.
Little finger with the 5-6, 10 windows when we slide stick. Glock by the Draco, no round, nigga with the slide. Shoot a nigga in his spine. Little finger with the 5-6, 10 windows when we slide. Let me see that ball.
The streamer, you have to stream the league. Why? Huh? Oh. This nigga died by who, me? Bro, this nigga died by drinking 12 Red Bulls a day. You died drinking, yeah, of course you're gonna die drinking 5 liters of cola a day, nigga. Bro, Rice Gum girlfriend is bad as hell, bro. Rice Gum girlfriend is bad. Are you talking to Sosa like that? You better apologize to him, boy. He get ball hit on your ass. Bruh. I seen him when he dead the other day. I be at New Cast every day. Yeah, he gay. Hey, we don't be doing that gay, bro. Well, do we be doing anything gay? You and Sosa might be undercover. Who knows y'all be doing the party with each other by yourself? What if I just want to play with you? But it's not gay though if you like it. But it's not gay though if you like it. No, nigga, I'm watching Malik stream, dude. What are you talking about?
It's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot.
Ooh, come on, let's go, come on.
And now the kick is away.
Yeah, on YouTube. I didn't know he was share streaming. He sent the link to the group chat, so I just clicked on that line.
They begin with a run by Davis, and not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Ryan going to give this to Davis. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. We talk about defenders specifically.
Don't do it.
Keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection.
Yeah.
They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Here's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. O'Shane Ximines. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
O'Shane Ximines.
Good move at the 30. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And
Ooh.
we'll begin this drive in good shape. First
Dante Pettis. How you know? How you know looking at your plays? Now let me get him. But Malik, I'm in here, Malik. I got the 49ers.
5 yards that time. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing Jones. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Why you back up so far?
And went out and got a bona fide #1 receiver in Kenny Galladay from Detroit.
Bro, you see what?
4 seasons and twice went over 1,000 yards. He'll really help the young quarterback, Daniel Jones.
They want to kill it, but they cannot kill me because I gotta kill me a rocket.
Thrown right side and complete. 7 yards the pickup there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going
Should pass it to circle.
successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually
Tooney.
that it was only knocked away.
Tootie. Tootie.
The first NFL catch for Kadarius Toney. And brought down, but not before they get it.
I ain't gonna lie, Kadarius Toney is so fucking ugly, bro.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first.
That nigga is hideous, bro. He is hideous. He ain't got no eyebrows or nothing.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
They wanna kill me, but they cannot kill me, so I gotta keep me a rocket.
Now, instead of coming right back,
Oh, Sosa.
you may have to go to the air.
Bro, some nigga in this league name is not Luka Doncic. Not Luka Doncic.
Down and goal.
7.
Jones. Flush to his right.
Yeah, that's his name.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, but frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Jones. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it, but 3rd down coming up. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They go play action now. Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. O'Shane Ximines. picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The Falcons send out their punter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. On the return is Pettis. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On 1st down, Jones escaping the pressure right. That ball caught by Slayton. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that is incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. From the gun, Jones. And Ingram holds it in. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Barkley again. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Probably one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Being chased out left. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now Jones, off play action. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Jones. They'll roll him out right. Throw him deep for Galladay. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
That's caught by Penny. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Off play action. Jones.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Jones now. Off the play fake, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And Gano's kick is right through. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Push it back. Push it back. Slam.
Jones on first down. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
On second and a long way to go. Jones going deep downfield for Ross. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pinned their ear.
And yet again, Ryan is intercepted.
Picked off at the 35. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Jones going to keep once more. A handoff to Barkley on the option.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. Gano the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to let this one go deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. They'll try the right side here with Davis. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They go again with Davis.
And Davis, he's not going to get there. Unable to make it to the yellow line. They stop him short.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead will swell by one more. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Ryan. And he completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll
They'll set up the screen with Davis. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. To throw is Ryan. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Here's Jones throwing on first down. To Barkley on the check down. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The Giants on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
No surprise they decided to throw on third down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That catch good for only a couple. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Ryan. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. This is caught. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
9 yards on the play there, and it'll set them up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Davis. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Here's Ryan to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Keon Crossan. He's at the 50, the 40. Past the 20, 10. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the offense is going to get the ball back. After all that, heck, it'll be a 1st down. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Ryan. Able to find Patterson. And that could be a killer. He'll lose yardage and tackled inbounds. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Giants, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they'll fall to 1-2. And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check, you not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion, it's breaking news, they got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, I'm politicking, probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted, playing all goal, ain't no stopping in it. Look, salute when you see me, I bought her a CC and that was her purse, disgusting with do for a purse, disgusting with do for the clout. I'm one of the realest, the real ones could vouch, they thought I was done, but all I doubt.